In this video, we're going to learn how to make an herbal infusion, a tea herbal infusion. All teas are infusions, but not all infusions are teas. With this one, we're going to be making a tea. I have my herbal preparation here. I've already got it pre-mixed and labeled. I know exactly what this is. This is a liver tonic. Liver is a very important organ to tonify and to nourish because it is a blood purifier. Very good for the body. You need your liver. It's very important for detoxification. There are different ways you can make teas. If you're just going to make a glass of tea, you can use a mesh ball. They also make bigger mesh balls if you want to make a bigger batch. And to use a mesh ball, I usually just stick it in the jar because it's clean. Put some herb in the ball. You just shake off anything that's loose. I try to make sure it's at least half full. Put it in your glass and add your boiling water. You do basically the same thing with this, only I would use a quart jar or something bigger because obviously there's more herbs going to fit in here. So I'll set this aside. Another option you have for making teas is a muslin bag. With these, you simply stick your herbs inside, take the drawstring and close it, and put this in your cup, in your glass, or whatever you're using. I like to use these for herbal baths. What I will do is I would tie this directly on the faucet so the hot water runs over the bag and your herbs get infused, and you can take a nice relaxing herbal bath with these. But we're not going to use this today. Then for medicinal teas, this is the way I like to make the teas that I'm using for any kind of medicinal purpose. And I usually let the herbs go loose inside a couple of spoonfuls. I'm using a pint-sized jar, mason jar. I let them let loose. Add the water. And then I put a cap on it. And I agitate it. And I let these steep. You want to let them steep at least 20 minutes. I usually let them steep for 30 minutes because by that time they're cool enough to drink. But the medicinal one, I will come in and agitate it every so often and strain it. And this will be cool enough and ready to drink in about a half hour. So I will be back in a half hour to show you the second part of straining this and how to finish up how to make a tea. Okay, it's been a half hour and our tea, this is ready to drink. There you go. Cup of tea ready to drink. This one, however, needs to be strained. As you can see, it's a little bit darker color. More of the herb has been extracted. The healing portions, the constituents of the herb has been extracted. So we need to strain the loose herb out of it. You can use cheesecloth. I use your basic coffee filter. This is an easy way to do this. I like to use mason jars. Alright, all we have to do is pour. Now if you want to make a medicinal tea in large batches, it can keep in the refrigerator for up to 3 days. Like, I'm probably not going to drink, this is a lot of tea to drink, I'm probably not going to drink it all tonight, so this will go in the refrigerator, this I'll drink. Some people use cheesecloth. I tend to use coffee filters, they're a lot easier to find. Now, When I make an oil infusion, I use the cheesecloth. Anyway, it's going to take too long to wait for all this to drain, but you get the idea. See the two different teas? This one's a little bit darker than this one. So I'm going to finish straining this. I'll put the cap on and put it in the refrigerator for tomorrow. And that is how you make a tea infusion.